Alrighty, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome back to Tatarigoroshi. I'm gonna do a new playthrough now. I'm kidding. Anyways, according to Extra, I don't know if I read all the tips, but according to this, I'm supposed to read the all cast review section. So, I don't know how long it'll be. I remembered the last one. Oh man, time to relax. Thank you very much for enjoying Higurashi When They Cry, Chapter 3 Tatarigoroshi. How did you like it? I liked it pretty well. Better than the previous chapters. It had a different sort of atmosphere than the previous chapters. I would be happy if you enjoyed it. Oh, it's Mio. Heh. A bad end again, the type which we're so fond of, huh? Personally, I wanted to get a scene of the gas coming in. Villagers spasming and foaming at the mouth one by one before dying. Do you all think so too? No. I don't think so. Of course I do not think so. Again. It happened again. A huge bad end. Oh god. Huh? Mi-chan, you sure seem happy about the bad end. Well, it's more like we can honestly do at this point is laugh. Oh, look at Shion. Look at that grin on her face. You smug bastard. The terrible endings have been escalating through each chapter, and it finally reached a culmination. I suppose. Oh, I can't pronounce. My English sucks ass, I suppose. Everyone died together as friends. Nipa. I guess you could say that. I die every time though, and I'm a little tired of it. It would be nice to have an ending where I didn't die once in a while. Tomotaki-san, you're kind of like a news reporter. When you die, it's like, oh, we're in the second half now. Kind of. Second half now. Kind of. Okay, now here are all the new character portraits that debuted in this chapter. Everyone give a big round of applause. First is Coach Airi Kyosuke-san. I'm honored to have your introduction. Hello there. I was a minor character, but having a full portrait like this makes me really feel important. It's true. You had too many appearances and too much dialogue to be a minor character this time. Gee, I wonder. I don't know if I'll appear in the next scenario, so please root for me. Thank you very much. Next up we have Chie Sensei, who have been around since Chapter 1, but never had a portrait until now. Hello there everyone. They've had me appear in the school scenes ever since the first chapter, but for whatever reason I didn't have my own portrait. I don't know why. I wonder why. That's what I'm saying. I'm asking that same freaking question. Yes, I wonder. Oh, someone give Chie-sensei a seat, please. Okay, now everybody's here. Reina, you can do the honors again. Okay, everyone, please pick up the cup nearest to you on your table. There are plenty of different drinks. These after parties have really gone lively. How many do we have here now? Including us, I think there are about 10 people. Oh wow. That is one hell of a party. Now we finally have the same number of minors and adults. We can all drink without being ashamed. Speaking of beer, how is it that something so delicious when cold turns so bad when warm? One of the 7 wonders of the world, I say. I wonder why. Okay, I'll pour some beer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh? There were 6 adults here? No shit. Me, I would like the foamy barbly tea as well. Rika-chan, you can't drink. Anyway, Reina-san, let's get this moving. Well, okay, can I have everyone's attention, please? Alright everyone, excellent work on the Tatarigoroshi chapter. Cheers! Cheers! Yay! Clap, clap, clap. Woo! Alright. Okay then, let's get down to our traditional plot discussion. Still though, this chapter just confused us yet again. You know what? I'm confused as fuck. I'm so frustrated and confused as fuck. Well, if anyone has an opinion, please raise your hand. Wow, everyone's being so discreet. No hands? Then why don't I break the ice? Oh, excuse me, could you change the music, please? To something a little more mysterious. Yeah, that's good. Oh boy. The mood has been set. Alright, Takano-san, take it away. I think that just by poring over the Tatarigoroshi story, the mystery won't be revealed. I know what you mean. Obviously, that's how the stories have been set up. Was there something like that in particular? I don't know if I'm right, but in Onikakushi, when Baibaru-kun was eating in the restaurant with Oishi-san, Sonozaki-san found out, and it was a little mysterious, right? It was certainly mysterious just in Onikakushi. Oh yeah, I know what happened there. But after reading Watanagashi, a few things made a lot of sense. When I mentioned a restaurant with cute uniforms during the story, it must have meant Angel Mort. Oh gosh, I remember that shit. And Angel Mort is owned by the Sonozaki family, so... Someone who knew Kei-chan was there too, and told me. It actually makes a good amount of sense, right? That's what we mean. Oh my god. There are subtle differences in the Higurashi stories, but I think there's 3 facets that are the same for each. The character settings, for example. I was scary in Onikakushi, but that wasn't only because it was Onikakushi. It was because my character was the exact same in all 3 stories. Is that it? I agree with the characters being exactly the same. The most extreme case being me dying in the same way, in the same place every time. No matter which story it is, you always die on the same day. Well, she's right after all. God, Reina scares me sometimes. There's a scene where during Watanagashi, Takano-san and Tomitaki-san sneak into the ritual implement storehouse. The same scene may have still happened in the other stories even though it wasn't portrayed. I think it still happened, save for a few events. The weather the day of the festival, what we did in the club, and Satoko's uncle coming home, it's almost all the same. Which means we have a bunch more questions. If the stories are told in exactly the same environment each time, why do they end up being so different? If we think in a general sound novel type of way, sometimes the story branches depending on the choices, right? So like, if in Watanagashi, you had given the doll to my sister. So like, if in Watanagashi, you had given the doll to my sister? An unavoidable bad end from a choice so early on. That's pretty scary. Well, in Tatarigoroshi, maybe whether you decide to kill the uncle or not. I think it was way before that. I think it branched back when the uncle's lover disappeared because of some trouble and he returned to Hinamizawa. Then what was the first branch in Onikakushi? First branch? I think it was when I appeared and started talking about the serial freak death incidents related to Oyashiro-sama's curse. Oh yeah, I remember that. Like, this random ass big ass dude just like talking to Keiichi. He's like, hey, I would like to talk to you, and then he just like leads him to his car. And then all of a sudden it was talking about the incidents. It was like while he was smoking. I was like, oh god. Curse. You know, I just thought of something. If Keiichi-san gave the doll to Mian-san, and if Koichi-san and my uncle hadn't appeared, would we not have spent our time in peace without anything happening? Good point. That would be the most boring slice of life during that time. I see. Satoko's gone right to the point. You're right. You can say that again. Then Maybe we should pray Oishi-san and her uncle don't show up in this dark story. And then if we can prevent Sonozaki-san from getting in a bad mood, everyone will be happy. Yay, big sis, you're needed for the bad ending. Be careful, everyone. If you make my sister mad, you're sure to get a bad end. What are you saying? Shion, next time I'll pound nails into you without mercy. Bang, bang. Just you wait. Oh, would you look at that? Well, this is so awkward to the point that I'm gonna laugh. I am gonna laugh so hard right now. Look at you two. Man, just look at that pouty ass face. Just you wait. I'll get you, Shion. My pretty. We can't solve any of the mysteries thus far, but we seem to have put together a plan for how to get the story to end happily. I wonder if that would really make us happy. Oishi-san and Teppei Hojo-san don't show up. Mion-san gets the doll. Is that all we had to make sure of? You're right. We're all forgetting the most important thing. Remember the great Hinamizawa disaster? We cannot prevent natural disasters. Should we have everyone in the village put on gas masks and move away? It's probably Oyashiro-sama's curse, so we need to make sure not to make Oyashiro-sama angry. This is getting a little tricky. We mustn't anger Oyashiro-sama, eh? And what should we do in order to prevent that? The dam project itself is probably out of the question. Maybe there was never a dam project in the first place? That would be hard. If it didn't happen, we would need a ritual to quell Oyashiro-sama's anger. Sinking a sacrifice into the Onikafuji swamp. A ritual sacrifice. A sacrifice? Who do we sacrifice? Come on, use your head. Someone who dies no matter what happens. If he's gonna die anyway, then we may as well have it help out. Have it help out Hinamizawa. When you say dies no matter what, you're talking about me, aren't you? I knew all along. I knew you had some very important role in this story, Jiro-san. I'll get you to play your part. And with that, we have a blueprint for getting a nice, happy, good ending, don't we? Let's give it a try since we have time. Everyone involved, come over here. First, we stop Uncle Hojo, whose lover ran out on him from returning to Hinamizawa. Hiya, my name's Uncle Hojo. He has no portrait, so I'm standing in. I'm so lonely and blue because my lover ran away. Time to go back to Hinamizawa, lock up Satoko-chan and raise her into a maidservant. Why don't I take my motorbike back? I'll just put in the key and click, click. Oh god. This isn't the story I wanted. Kaboom! Judgment! To ashes and dust shall you return. Satoko-chan, don't you think this was a little too much gunpowder? I hope Coach is alright. Sweat. Oh my god. Next we stop Oishi from showing up. Me this time? My name is Karado Oishi. A hot, good-looking middle-aged man who looks like a blues singer. Jesus Christ. What the hell? Meep. Judgment for you. And lest we forget a follow-up service for my sister. Come here, big sis. There's a cute little doll for you. Aw, how nice. I'm not really understanding this. This feels awkward. And finally, we must quell Oyashiro-sama's anger. Then, will our last actor please come up? Tie him fast, wrap him up and hang him. He'll sink for 3 days, right? I'm not that patient. Let's just get it over with. And with that, the case has been closed. What? The end. Oh. Hmm. Oh no, all of a sudden, this arm of mine is glowing with an awesome power. This pile of corpses is a pretty big deal. Huh? It's the phone. Hello? Oh, Keiichi-kun. Thanks for all your work. Yeah, it looks like you're all having a roaring old time. And yet here I am, busy with reading the scenario for the next story. Whatever. I'm in a good mood today, so I'll let you off without any teasing. Is Shion there? Can you put her on? What? You're going to announce it here? I wanted to keep it secret for a while longer, but okay. A secret between Shion-san and Keiichi-san? What do you mean? Nobody told me about this. Nobody. Okay, Kei-chan, let's say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3. The main character of the next story will be Shion Sonozaki. What? Yes, so that's that. The one topping the popularity charts since her first appearance. The late appearing younger sister of twins has been the pattern of things ever since the days of TH. Or whatever. I don't even know. What? I have no idea what that means, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, I've been fired from my main character post for once. If the rumors are right, I might even get a portrait finally? Yahoo! Well, portraits of Kei-chan would be a big waste of disk space. If it couldn't all fit on one disc, there's a pretty high chance he'd be the first one dropped. Oh gosh. Are you okay with this, Shion-san? The main character always meets some terrible fate in the end. Well, until now, oh god. Well, until now, but that doesn't necessarily mean it'll happen next time. With Tatarigoroshi, we're finally at the third game in the Higurashi When They Cry series. The first half presented a lot of strange and exciting mysteries, but starting next time, the mysteries will start to be solved in the second half, marking the start of the investigation arc, temporary name. That means it'll be a thrilling story where I become a detective and solve all these crazy unfair mysteries. You'd all better think of good signature phrases, like, "You, sir, are the criminal." It won't happen, never. You'll get too close to the three families' secret, be imprisoned, and then get tortured. You're a shoo-in to meet a violent, unnatural death. Sis, I should say the same to you. Are you mentally prepared for me to see through all your Are you mentally prepared for me to see through all your mysteries and secrets? Then have you apologized to me and commit suicide? Oh god, no chance of a Yoshiro-sama's curse for me, is there? Anyway, the new story to begin the second half, temporarily called Miyakashi, or Eye-Opening, is currently undergoing diligent development. We should be able to unveil it to you all in the near future. So I hope you'll look forward to it. Onikakushi, Watanagashi, and Tatarigoroshi. What truths will you all come up with after reading these three stories? Or will you just come up with more questions instead of theories? Reina has no clue either. For all of you warriors who never yielded to these three mysteries and kept on fighting, we present you with one final scenario as thanks for your enthusiasm, one which we never originally planned on giving it to you. Please enjoy it. And thus ended the bonus episode. And well, let's see here. So, that was the end of that. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed the bonus episode, and thank you so much for looking through the entire reading of Chapter 3. So, stay tuned because I got Chapter 4 sitting in the Steam library. The Steam library. I got Chapter 4 in the Steam library. So, see you guys later. Have a good one.